She hasn't moved, so we're indulging her for a little bit. That was a hard fought run, Schmo. I wasn't sure if we were actually going to get a 1cc out of that one. And wow, Flan was having none of your shit today. Yeah, I was joking about you dying to Royal Flare, and then it happened and proved it right. So, sorry about that. Well, kind of sorry, but not really. You haven't had a good record with it lately. That's unfortunate. So, speaking of LaCroix, on the round 3, round 4 break, I'm probably going to go get some myself because I have some of the berry LaCroix, and that's some good shit. I think it's my favorite flavor that I've had of theirs. So, for the Star Trek fans in the audience, I remembered another game that got announced recently. We are on round 3, Spade. You just barely missed your chance to EX Mulligan Schmo because Flan was beating up on him. Anyway, they announced recently that there is a Star Trek 4X game coming out called Star Trek Infinite. And when that got announced, I was like, oh, really? Because I do like me my 4X games. And while I haven't played any in a long time, it definitely intrigues me. And I'm curious to see what exactly they plan on doing with it. Kitty is still here. She is evidently not satisfied yet. Unfortunately, I don't think I can stall for much longer, so I'm probably just going to have to send her on her way. And she will return at some point and make me pay for it. Won't you? You can't see this face, but she is very content at the moment. Civ 5 was good. Civ 6 was okay. I mean, it got better after expansions. And really that's kind of the way 4X games tend to go anyway. Is yeah, either they're really good at the start and then just get better, or they start out kind of lackluster and then the DLCs fix it. Of course, then you have companies like Paradox who have made a art form out of DLCing you, because I think it's like an extra $200 to get all the DLC for Stellaris. Although you definitely get a lot of shit out of that. Like the game is unrecognizable once you add on all the expansions to the original game. They've changed a whole lot for the better, and that tends to be the way that Paradox games go. Like I recall Stellaris being okay, but needing some work, and then the work got put into it. And Paradox tends to not price their DLCs very high, depending on what they're doing with them. So yeah, like me and Cities Skylines, where it's like, oh, that's only $15. Yeah, I'll add that, and then you realize that Cities Skylines is now like a $400 game. But that's nothing compared to scumbag EA and their fucking $1,000+ for the Sims 4. Like, wow. I there's DLC monetization, and then there's that. Aru has decided to allow me to. Yes, and yet people pay. Yes, they do. Do not bring your evil here. Yeah. Lucha Libre has felt the sting of EA and its DLC monetization. I mean, I've bought some of them too, but I do not own all of it, unlike some streamers we know. Anyway, now that my cat has disappeared, Tay, what's round 3 gonna be?
Yay!
Really, Tay? Really? This is what you're gonna subject me to? I should have listened. Yeah. That's the really unfortunate thing is EA buys up all these really good developers and then ruins them. Like Rip Maxis, it's a shell of its former self. Westwood Studios, murdered in its prime. BioWare? BioWeb. That's evidently what BioWare is when it doesn't understand the things you're saying. Didn't understand the words that were coming out of my mouth? Or you didn't? Yeah. That's the ticket. I mean, you can make one genre a game. That must mean you can totally make a completely different genre that has nothing to do with that original. Right? A programmer's a programmer. A feast is a feast. I was never into the Dead Space games, but if the remake was actually good, then yay for the fans. Because man, it sucks when, you know, beloved franchises get remade and the remakes suck ass. Or when they revive an IP that's been dormant for years, and you find out it's a fucking looter, a fucking extraction shooter. Goddamn Bungie, how dare you? I saw Marathon listed, and I was like, oh my god, are we getting a modern remake? Nope, nope, it's a looter shooter extraction game, like fucking Tarkov. Go fuck yourselves. Have you ever heard of Escape from Tarkov, Schmo? Okay, Escape from Tarkov is an extraction shooter. Basically, you get dropped into an area and you have to escape it. And that's the whole premise of it. That's the gameplay loop. You go in with your gear and you have to do objectives and stuff and get out. Except it's PvP. So you have other players that are trying to murder you. And especially with Escape from Tarkov, I don't know if they're going to do this with the Marathon remake or not, but in Escape from Tarkov, your gear, you lose your gear if you die. Yeah, it's kind of a BR FPS where, you know, you can actually build up an inventory of stuff, but if you die, you lose it. You know, whatever you take in is what you take out, and if you die, you're screwed. So you might have some really nice weapon, and some idiot pops you in the head on accident, and you die, and you lose all your good stuff. And Tarkov actually has a storyline and questing and stuff, so it's not just PvP. So it's more like PvPvE. But, yeah. I actually have Escape from Tarkov. I've played Escape from Tarkov. I suck at Escape from Tarkov. It's an interesting game. But, yeah. Yeah, and especially in the case of Escape from Tarkov, it's designed to be like a really realistic shooter, too. So there's bullet drop, there's no crosshairs on the screen, there's, you know, different, you know, ammo has different properties, there's, you have to worry about the reliability of your weapon, you have to eat and drink, you have to worry about stamina, you know, if you get wounded, you're in trouble, yeah. It's hardcore milsim with real consequences, and it can be fun or extremely frustrating. And, like, there's no in-between on it. It's one or the other. Yeah, it's not for everybody. That's for sure. But yeah, so they take this story-driven FPS game that's a classic that was beloved by Mac fans everywhere, and they turn it into an extraction shooter. And, you know, maybe they'll do a good job of world building with it. I mean, it's supposed to be an alternate timeline from the original game, so, yeah, at least the originals, you know, they're not, like, trying to, you know, rewrite history on that. But still, it's like, oh, this franchise has been dormant for decades. Because you went and made Halo, and then got bought by Microsoft, and made, you know, two other Halo games, and then you pieced out, and Microsoft just destroyed your franchise. Oh, what I wouldn't have given to have a proper reboot that was a story-driven FPS and really in depth and with really good mechanics, and nope. People don't want story. They don't want single-player campaigns. would do such a thing? And you know, they'd probably choose like some really beloved property like Chippendale's Rescue Rangers or something. I mean, fortunately, they never did that, but... I forgot the stage 2 trans point, if you can't tell. Mostly because I was bitching about Marathon getting made into an extraction shooter. Yeah. That was not the button I meant to hit. Trance is on B, not bomb. Yeah, indie games are where all the actual interesting games are. Easy, no nothing. Hey, an achievement's an achievement, right? Distracted for 1 second. Oh, hey! Welcome, Raiders. Nice, Bobby. For an android, it is an eternity. Mario and Mario? I don't know what I was doing there. Well, this is probably not going to 1cc at this point. So, who is May in this context? Inquiring minds want to know. Evidently, it is someone that Priscilla does not want brought here. The dolphin? Okay. I mean, interesting choice for your ROM hack, but what am I doing? Guilty Gear is an interesting choice for a ROM hack. Because your OC kind of look like it. Oh dear. Droppy's OC, do not steal. We're not clearing this. I don't have the power. How close though? Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. Wait, speaking of fighting games, Street Fighter 6 looks like it's a good time. The character generator is hilarious. Although the entire concept of the fighting game having a character generator is also interesting. But yeah, there's some cursed creations from that character generator, that's for sure. Shit! Oh my god. The clutch one. The clutch one up. The clutch one up. Hey, at least we got to see Sega. Because we're not seeing much past her. Do I have a transplant coming up here, Schmo? It's right here, right? Alright, we're seeing stage 5. That was kind of a panic trance. I'm not sure I meant to do that, but hey, we'll see where it gets us. Hey, we got an extendo. Hi, Tojiko. Oh, Master of Orion 2 was my jam back in the day. I loved that game. Fuck your arrows, Tojiko! Well, why don't you marry it if you love it so much? Well, you can't, because I won't let you. And there's the end of the run. Well, at least this will probably be a 4-rounder. Schmo. Schmo is ready. So we're going to hand things over to left-handed Schmo for one more round here on Weekly Touhou Roulette. At least it will probably be one more round. I guess you'll have to stay tuned and find out. Because there's more Danmaku coming at you here on GBN.